I can't do it.
Wait a second, what just happened here?
Alright, hi guys. So a couple of things about what just happened. It was a weekday. I just came out of school, and the whole entire day I was just thinking about, my first time down the Petawawa at high water. I was super nervous to run these rapids, and I was just not in a very good mindset when I got to the river. So that brings me to my first point. You should always go one rapid at a time. You should not be thinking about the crux rapid that is downstream because you think you're gonna run it. It's up to you. It's your choice. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And my mistake was that it got into my head too much, and I was so scared not to make that ferry that in my right mind, I thought that the best decision here was to book it back to shore, risking myself and everybody else in my group. So I got really, really lucky that Graham was behind me and was paying attention to me and got to me. Another one of my main mistakes I made right there is that I was following Doug. And what happened there is, well, I was supposed to follow Doug, and I actually did not follow him at all. I just kind of decided sight surfing across this big hole at the top was the best option to get myself as far into the middle as possible, and I treated it like a ferry instead of a drive across current. So I kept on getting tripped up on my edges, and I really did think I was going to not make the ferry and fall into the hole above the left side of railroad and get beat down. So once again, got into my head too much, and I decided that the best option was to run away from the rapid, which is absolutely ridiculous. You should never do that, and I recognize it. I am equally as embarrassed about it talking to you guys right now than I was that day on the water. However, if something like that happens to you, you should always treat it as a learning experience. You should never downfall yourself just for one little experience like that. I've learned that's not the best option, but with that experience, with that in mind, I was always able in future days out kayaking to do the right things, to be in the right mind game, and for just that not to happen again. One last thing is, your decision is yours. You take your decisions, and if you're paddling with a crew that doesn't support your decisions, that are peer pressuring you into doing a rapid that just looks a little too manky for you, or you just don't like that little guard rock at the top, whatever it is, and you decide to run it because of that, and you feel insecure in your group, that's a sign that you should seriously reconsider the people you're paddling with. Now, I had an amazing crew, super supportive to the maximum, and that brings me to my next point. If you're behind, if you're sweeping, you should always pay attention. And what Graham did for me that day, honestly, words can't really describe. I was just stranded on shore, really upset at myself, and he came over to me, and he's like, do you want to hike out, or do you want to paddle up and try again? And then we just did again, and he's the one that kind of gave me that kick in the butt to kind of get up there and try and show that rapid who's boss. So, Graham, if you're watching this, thank you very, very much. That was very appreciated. All right, back to the video.
Just lost my cool. Okay, I just lost my cool. Yeah.
Going again, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm going again. Man, I'm really, really sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just paddle up top. We just peel out the longest little wave.
You think so?
Just remember, you're just doing a peel out in a turn, and you're driving left. You're not ferrying left.
Thank you.
Focus on the ending, not your beginning. He ran his whole line. He wasn't following me anyway.
Is that?
He ran his whole line. He wasn't following me anyway. I went to the right of the top wall. He went around it to the left. Guys think he had even too much too right in reality.
But I wouldn't mind doing it again.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just carry on right through catwalk. There's nothing really to worry about.
How's it going?
We're gonna race on this river in a week and a half.
How fun was that?
I bet his line is out of mine.
I'm in for a second lap.
Better call your mom and see if she can be late for dinner.
I boofed the right.